later.
Great old
radio
days of
types,
radio.
eh?
It's all good fun anyway. It's not like that anymore, I can tell you. Anyway, kids are back at school. We all know this week. If you're in charge of footing the bill for all of this stuff, you'll know it doesn't come cheap, of course. The days of a couple of 1B5s and a B4, they're all over. Our house alone, apart from the books and the cover seal, has dealt with glue sticks, headphones, not to mention computers.
That came to me actually after your Duracell rant last night, that you wouldn't have actually covered a single book.
No, I don't.
Your wife would have done them all, so I don't know why you're ranting about it.
I've got a Duracell update after this next story.
OK, I look forward to that. Now, for some families, it's all too much, and that can mean kids are actually kept home until the money can be found to get the supplies. But, as Jill Higgins discovered, there is a way you could make a world of difference to kids like 12-year-old Ashley.
Why do you want an education?
So I can get a nice job and help out with my dad. He's a good dad and he's trying the best he can.
Ashley's keen as to get going at school, but with her dad recently made redundant, they're not sure how they'll afford it.
I know there's areas I could do better, and one of those is trying to provide her the clothing and necessary stuff she needs for school.
As every parent knows, school's expensive. Real expensive. There's the uniform, shoes, stationery, school donation, money for trips, subject fees, sports gear, locker rental, and just for good measure, now a device.
The most important thing I would need will be the Chromebook and the uniform, so I don't have to wear normal clothes, and that would be quite embarrassing if I did.
And for a dad struggling to put food on the table, back to school is a nightmare.
I can get some of it on my own, but the major stuff, no chance.
Now, this marina isn't that far from where Ashley lives, and it's just a little reminder of the extremes that we have here in New Zealand. And while financial success is a great thing, not being able to send your kids to school with the right gear really sucks. Here at Variety, a solution. Getting those haves to sponsor those that have not.
This is a problem that's happening in New Zealand. They can be part of the change and make a real difference to one Kiwi kid and their family.
He was really keen. He's got 3 daughters of his own.
1,000 or so kids have had their lives changed already.
We work very closely with social service agencies so that we know that the family really does need help.
Like these two little tykes, looked after by their amazing nan, who, despite having cancer and arthritis, stepped in when the kids' parents couldn't cope.
I find making sure they've got warm, nice clothes for the seasons really stressful as well.
Yeah.
Oh, well, please don't go up there now. You've ripped your pants. Then don't. So that's when I get stressed. It's all right. It's just a little hole. I can mend it.
So then you got sponsorship. What difference did that make?
Just took that pressure off.
David knows he's been recommended as someone who deserves a little help.
Make a hell of a lot of difference.
But when we caught up with him and Ashley, just 2 days before school, they were still at a loss for what to do.
We'll just have to try and get the money somehow.
Well, luckily you won't have to do that, because today we found you a sponsor. Which is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. Honestly, it's a struggle.
It's a bit of a weight off your shoulder.
Yeah, it is. And whoever the couple are, I just like the person who picked them.
There is one problem, that it doesn't actually include the Chromebook. But you know what? We couldn't bear the thought of that if you're going to school without the Chromebook on your first day, so I've got something in the car for you. But I need the keys.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't expecting this.
There's no excuses not to go to school.
I'm just glad there's people out there that are willing to help.
I'm so happy for you. That's going to be a good start, isn't it? It's a good start to the year.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, it's lovely,
isn't that wonderful?
isn't it?
And you do that, as
Yes,
it turns out, I didn't know.
Yeah, my husband and I, just before Christmas, actually signed on. It's such a good program. What I liked about it was, what is it, $35 per month, but it actually goes towards physical stuff, as you saw there, to things like raincoats, to school books. So you can actually see the difference. There's a genuine need. You can get netball shoes for your child. We actually sponsor a wee boy. $35 a month. Do you know there are 200 kids on the waiting list? 199 because you're going to sign up after this.
Sure. It seems there's something wrong with the system, though. It shouldn't be a charity. The school should have some sort of funding, or the Ministry of Education should have a thing where you shouldn't have to go with all of these different groups. As good a work as they do, God bless them.
But with charities is aligning everything together.
Is it even charity? Is getting a kid into a school a charity? It's not a charity, is it?
Well, the thing is, it's not into the school. It's all these extras that we've heard over the last couple of weeks, isn't it? All these, the uniforms, essentials. The fees, Little
update, by the way. A relative of mine texts home today the joy in their house as a result of my